everyone! If you're here, I bet that you're either deep in the rabbit hole of looking for the right formula, or you're wandering the aisles in the stores wondering where all the organic options are. Most stores carry the basics, your Similac, Enfamil, that kind of thing. But when you start looking for organic formulas, specifically the ones that are European style, they're a little bit harder to find. Today, I'm breaking down the best organic formula that you can buy online, why parents choose them, what I personally like and don't like about them, and what to watch out for when you're buying formula online, especially European brands. Quick disclaimer before we start, this is not medical advice. This is simply an educational video. Please consult with your pediatrician if you have any questions about formula or changing your formula for your baby. Let's get started. Why buy organic formula online? One thing I've learned as a parent is that online is where the real variety is. If you're looking for organic formula, whole milk formulas, European style formulas, formulas with or without certain oils, and ones that maybe have prebiotics or probiotics, you're almost always going to be able to find them online rather than in the store. That said, buying formula online does come with some responsibility. You really want to stick to trusted sites, official brand websites, or well-known retailers. Third-party sellers, especially for European formulas, can be risky. You don't want expired cans, repackaged formula, or stuff that's been sitting in a hot warehouse for months. With that out of the way, let's talk about online formulas. Best overall, Nara Organic whole milk formula. Nara is my top pick overall. Here's why. Nara is the only certified organic whole milk formula that doesn't have skim milk. That matters because whole milk contains something called milk fat globule membrane, or MFGM. This is naturally found in breast milk and whole milk, but is removed in the process of creating skim milk. Research shows that MFGM supports brain development, immune health, and gut health. Nara also includes prebiotics, which I personally value, especially if your baby has a bit of a sensitive stomach. Another big thing for me is transparency. Nara's formula is developed by scientists, nutritionists, and pediatricians, and it's manufactured in a top-tier facility in Germany, the same kind of facility that produces many of the European formula brands. Price-wise, you can expect to pay $45 a can or $40.50 if you subscribe and save. You can buy it online or Targets nationwide, which does help a little bit with accessibility. Some pros of Nara Organics for me is whole milk only, no skim, USDA organic, European DHA levels, no palm oil, soy, or corn syrup, and it includes prebiotics. Now, the con for me is a little bit more personal. It is only available online and at Targets, which is great, but if you live somewhere rural, it's a little bit harder to find a Target near you, and that's something that I do struggle with. If you're looking for something that's very similar to breast milk and you're okay with ordering online, this is my top recommendation. Most readily available, Bobbie Organic infant formula. Bobbie is probably one of the most recognizable organic formulas out there, and that's with pretty good reason. It's widely available, easy to find in stores, and checks a lot of boxes that parents care about, such as USDA organic, EU levels of DHA, clean label certified, and no palm oil, soy, or alternative sugars. Where I think parents seem to pause with Bobbie is how it's made. Bobbie's formulas are co-manufactured by Perrigo, and their whole milk organic formula is actually a Nature's One recipe. That means it's white labeled. You'll see very similar formula recipes sold by pretty common brands like Kirkland or Good Start by Dr. Brown's. This doesn't make it bad, but if you're looking for a formula with a unique formulation, it's something to think about. Some pros of Bobbie Organic whole milk formula for me is it's easy to find, no palm oil or soy, and European levels of DHA. Some cons for me would have to be that there's no prebiotics and that it's just not a unique recipe. If convenience and in-store availability matters to you, this is a great option. Best with probiotics, Happy Family Baby Formula. If gut health is a big priority for you, Happy Family is an interesting choice. What really sets them apart is that they have a probiotic and prebiotic blend. This has been shown to help develop a gut microbiome that is pretty similar to breastfed babies. They also offer staged formulas, which I found to be pretty thoughtful. Breast milk changes over time, and Happy Family tries to reflect that by adjusting nutrient focus across the stages. That said, there's a couple of drawbacks. You do have to buy a minimum of 2 cans, and it does contain palm oil. However, some pros for me are that there is prebiotics and probiotics, it's organic and non-GMO, European made, and no added corn syrup. This is a great option if probiotics mean something to you and your baby can handle palm oil pretty well. Best with A2 protein. Babies only A2 organic formula. If digestion is the main issue that you're trying to solve, A2 protein might be the choice for you. A2 beta casein is naturally found in breast milk and is often easier to digest than A1 protein. Babies only sources A2 milk from specially selected cows, which can make a difference for sensitive babies. The downside? It's made with organic non-fat milk, which is skim milk. So if you're committed to the whole milk formulas, this is probably not the choice for you. Some pros of this formula for me is A2 protein, no palm oil or corn syrup, and it's USDA organic. Some cons would have to be that it contains soy, it has a skim milk base, and it's only sold through retailers, not a brand site, so think Amazon. Here's a quick FAQ section. How is organic formula different from conventional formula? Well, nutritionally, both must meet the strict standards of formula. The difference is how ingredients are sourced. Organic formulas limit pesticides, GMOs, antibiotics, and certain additives. Is organic better? Not necessarily. It's about values. Organic can offer peace of mind around sourcing, but conventional formulas are still safe and nutritionally complete. Are organic formulas pesticide-free? They're made from organic ingredients, but trace environmental exposures can still happen. Also, added vitamins and minerals are often synthetic for consistency and safety. What should you look for when buying online? Stick to trusted retailers, check expiration dates, and avoid sketchy third-party sellers, especially for European formula. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, the best formula is going to be the one that your baby tolerates well, fits your lifestyle, and lets you sleep at night confident knowing that you made a good choice. Buying online opens up so many options, especially if you care about whole milk, gut health, or European standards. But it also means being more intentional about where you buy your formula from. If I had to summarize, Nara is my top pick for whole milk, prebiotics, and EU standards. Bobbie is great if you're looking for organic and easy retail access. Happy Family stands out for their probiotics. And Babies Only A2 is worth considering for digestive issues. No formula is perfect, and no choice defines your parenting. The goal isn't perfection. It's a baby who's fed, growing, and thriving. And it's also about a parent who feels good about how they're doing it. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below on which organic formula you would consider for your baby. Until next time.